Okay, so desperate times call for desperate measures. Wanted to make sure you guys got a chance to see this really cool thing, even if we're not going to be able to do it in person. I thought I would bring you a video. So, and this is pretty relevant to learn about the respiratory system. These are some lungs. They are from a pig. And I'm going to turn it both ways. So when you take a deep breath in, your lungs fill up. They've been sitting in for a while. So that's what they look like when they fill. And when you breathe out, hopefully they don't do that. That would be a pretty bad day because you usually keep some air inside. I'm going to turn them around. The good news is they kind of smell when I do this, and you don't have to smell it, only I do. So this, I guess I could scoot this forward. This is what healthy lungs look like. I love when you guys are here and you can actually squeeze them and feel what they feel like. You think you know, but you don't know until you actually do it. Kind of feels like a marshmallow or like memory foam or something like that would be my example to you. So there's different lobes. So we have 2 lobes on the left and 3 lobes on the right. The left lung is smaller because of your heart placement. And so this is what healthy lungs look like. They're super squishy. Like I said, kind of like a marshmallow or like memory foam. And then the choices that you make in life determine how your lungs look. And so we also have smoker lungs, which are absolutely nasty, disgusting, gross, icky, yucky. So vaping and smoking and anything that you're inhaling that coats your lungs fills up your lungs. If you listen carefully, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the video, but if we take a deep breath with these, I don't know if you can hear it leaking. There's actually a hole in there so one side doesn't inflate. I'll spin it around. Yummy, yummy. You're welcome. So that's what smoker lungs look like. This is not a pig that they forced to smoke. They just put those lungs into the same chemicals that you actually get when you smoke to show what that looks like. So if we fill this up, the tube that comes down right here would be the trachea, and then that branches off into the primary bronchi, and then those are going to branch off again into the secondary bronchi, then tertiary bronchi, then the bronchioles, which are super, super tiny little tubes, and then the bronchioles become terminal bronchioles, and at the end of those terminal bronchioles, then you have what are called the alveoli. And so those are little air sacs that fill. So I actually have, it looks like I have French bread or something, and that's not what I have. This is actually a cross section. So if we were to take this lung and cut a slice like this out of it and then dry it, this is what it looks like. So hopefully you can see, I don't know how well it can focus. Hopefully you can see all the tiny, 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 tiny little air sacs. So your lungs are filled with these little French bread-like alveoli. And so there's elastic fibers and those little air spaces. So when you fill it up, it basically goes from the top of your rib cage to the bottom of your rib cage. So that's how big your lungs are, besides your heart and a few tubes. That's what's inside the thoracic cavity. And so this is usually one of the coolest things that kids get to see in my class, so I didn't want you to miss out. So figured I would share this. Plus, we're, not doing a whole lot these days, so wanted to share this. And obviously the coronavirus has to do with the respiratory system, so I figured it's a pretty good teachable moment. So as you're reading through the 500,000 articles that are about the virus and what it's affecting. It's mostly the respiratory system. So I figured it wouldn't be a bad thing for me to post a little something and let you know what you're hearing about. Stay safe, wash your hands, keep clean, keep your distance. Let's win. Have a good day. Bye.